And so for my purposes, part of my commitment with the Most High God is to expose things. That's just how it is. As much as I want to just come up here and teach about certain things and tell you about the beauty of healing, things that I've gone through, things that I've overcome, which I will, there are some things that I must expose because they're just part of my contract. And that's the reason why I'm so targeted. Not only because of my energy. This is one thing that I would like for all of us to have very clear. I would like all of us to have very clear for this year is that our greatest currency is our energy. It truly is. And when we don't use our energy, somebody else uses it for us. And our greatest value is ourselves. And so I'm going to get more into that at another time, but I wanted to just say that our greatest currency is our energy. And so for me, my energy is very pure to the point that I can smell my energy and taste it. That's just how that is for me. As I started to heal, as I started to purify myself, as I started to abstain from certain things, go to the gym, be in nature, check how my diet, check what I eat, what I consume, and all that good stuff. Even what I consume through my eyes, what I listen through. It turns out that we are able to feel our energy. And actually, when we do meditation, we can actually people who do this will understand. And so for me, one of the reasons that I was molested so much as a child and as an adult, and that my energy has been siphoned and I've endured so many sexual horrible things, is because of the purity of my energy. And because I have this childlike energy type of thing. So these covens where they have, we're just gonna say, the witches and warlocks and all that stuff, but again, there's so much more to that, where when these organizations are conjuring up things, they have to offer certain things to these entities, to these gens that they're conjuring up, right? And they like purity. They like things that are pure because they want vitality. They want youth and things like that, right? Hence why there's so much horrific things going around. Like the other day, I was speaking about the children and all that good stuff and how they're going missing. Yes. So for me, I'm very much targeted with these secret societies and cults and all that good stuff. And not only that, well, my own karmic family is part of that, so they kind of sold me to these secret society and stuff. So now that I have reclaimed my power and reclaimed my energy and put myself in hermit mode, where I am occupying all of my energy and I am not engaging with these people, then now they have a problem. Because how are they going to get the energy? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. But the point is that our greatest currency is our energy. And if we don't use it, somebody else will. And that is important that we become aware that there are spirits out there that they feed off energy. You know how in the movies they'll be showing you, the vampires, they want your blood. I want your blood. No, these entities, they want your energy. Yeah. And they have organizations, like people organize where they'll have the people who will, go and hunt for people, go and search for people to bring them in to be sacrificed for these things. But I'm gonna get into that later because this is a topic that we have to go deeper into. I might go live to do that or something like that. I don't know if I'm able to do that through TikTok though, because I don't know, but we are going to figure it out. I am going to find a way. But I can speak about the spirits and how they manifest and how we're able to identify when people are consumed by these entities. And also, I'll probably focus more on this channel on healing. The reason being that there are topics that I won't be able to speak on here if not they're going to, like, what's that called when they take you off, like block off the channel. And so I want this to be like more healing. If you would like to dive deeper with me, you could follow me on my YouTube platform. I think on my YouTube platform that would be the best option for that, or Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more serious now that the year has begun. This is my role. This is what I'm supposed to do. There's a lot of things that I'm supposed to teach and bring out to awareness about. And so, and just the things that I've gone through and how I've overcame them, and the things that I've been taught and how my ancestors are leading me and all that stuff. I'm just supposed to bring out awareness to these things. And I get very concerned about the people that don't have the protection that I have, because this is something that is not spoken of. These are things that we go through them, and if we were to go ahead and just react and point it out, because there's not a physical tangible thing that we could point out, yeah, I saw you do it, it would be misinterpreted. Even with like going to therapy and things like that, when you're having an awakening, your ears start ringing, you start having visions. It's a lot. That's why it's important that we get like maybe a spiritual advisor or something, to be able to have someone that can understand what it is that we're going through. And that's our role here. That's why we're here, because as we're shifting into the new earth, this is what's going to happen. A lot of people will be forced into awakenings, right? And when we choose to heal, and when we choose to let go of what no longer serves us, and we begin to forgive and balance our feminine and masculine side, and not pass judgment, what we do is we create space within us to have an awakening, to go ahead and activate our ancestors, and to free our ancestors from the things that they were bound to before, that they couldn't surpass, right? And so although we can't physically see that, they were trapped because they were bound to things that they weren't brave enough to let go of, such as religion, such as false belief systems. And when we choose to release everything that no longer serves us, when we choose to reprogram our mind, when we choose to detach from the matrix and learn for ourselves what is real and what is not real, and what is good for us and what is not good for us, and we go ahead and we input that into our subconscious, right? And we start building from there. We go ahead and we build a new earth within us, because we are all connected. But in order to get to that, we have to start healing. And one of the ways that we can stop a lot of the things that are going on, like with the secret societies and all that good stuff, is literally by healing, because they only have power if we give it to them. And the only way they gain access is through our wounds. So if we heal, they don't